Hey everyone, Ron Burke from Gaming Trend. Today we're going to take a look at the Western Digital Black AN1500, a PCIe add-in card with 2 NVMe hard drives and RAID 0. We'll benchmark it against a Gen 3 NVMe, and even take it for a spin against the 7200 RPM drive. Let's fire up Assassin's Creed Valhalla to start. The initial loading sequence is the same, even though the AN1500 is literally double the speed of a Gen 3 NVMe. This is likely a bit of a smokescreen, thanks to the logos and the warnings. Resuming my save game and loading into the Viking village, I was surprised to see exactly the same load times here. Let's try out a fast travel and see how that goes. Fast traveling to the Ragnarsson lookout, once again we see precisely the same load times. It's very likely that, due to the presence of NVMe storage on the new console platforms, that Valhalla is very much tuned to the speed of a Gen 3 NVMe storage platform. Okay, let's fire up something from last year and see how that goes. This time around, we'll load up Shadow the Tomb Raider, and we'll benchmark it against the same NVMe SSD, as well as a 7200 RPM mechanical hard drive. Here we see a few second difference in favor of the Gen 3 NVMe. Why is that? Well, the hardware RAID controller on the AN1500 does slow it down slightly versus an NVMe that's connected directly to the M.2 slots on the motherboard. Still, it's clear that this drive is very fast when compared to a hard drive. They're downright pedestrian at this point. Okay, so clearly the jump to an NVMe is a massive improvement, but between Gen 3 directly connected NVMe drives and this add-in card, there's hardly any difference. So where does the AN1500 fit in? Synthetic benchmarks show insane speeds for Gen 3 NVMe drives on both read and write, and Gen 4 pushes those even higher. The AN1500 exceeds those speeds, but it does so for systems that perhaps don't have PCIe 4.0 support or an empty M.2 drive slot. You see, at the time of this review, only AMD has boards that support Gen 4 PCIe slots to realize those speeds. With this card, however, you can realize those numbers without changing motherboards or processors. So what about non-synthetic benchmarks? Copying from a hard drive to an AN1500 pulls in data at the top speed of the interface, just 230 megs per second. Copying from another NVMe, on the other hand, pushes those numbers to a whopping 1.56 gigs per second. Editing files in DaVinci Resolve was usually a bit of a stuttery affair once I edited more than 2 videos simultaneously like I'm doing for any side-by-side work. However, editing from the AN1500, the read and write speed allowed me to scrub through video files without any pausing whatsoever, like I did to make this video. In the end, the AN1500 is a fantastic card with blisteringly fast speed that fits in a specific niche: people who don't have M.2 drive slots, or haven't yet made the leap to PCI 4.0. With this card, you can realize all those future benefits today. I'm not that patient, so I'll take it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe as it helps us out quite a bit. Thanks for watching, stay safe this holiday season, and we'll see you again very soon.